Greetings. Once again, I'm the Mad Trucker, coming to you live and direct from my home in Backyard, Mississippi, to have conversations about a variety of topics that are going on in the world today in a civilized, codified manner. And the live is welcome to anybody that wants to tune in, that's a civilized person. And letting me know that is as simple as typing 2 letters on your keyboard, a H and an I. Hi. If you can't speak, if you can't greet me, please don't ask me any questions. But if you greet me, I'm willing to answer any question you might have for me. And if I don't know the answer, I'm man enough to tell you, or to tell you where you can find it. It seems like the world's gone. Well, I can't say the world, but America has definitely gone to the pot. Gone to pot because, people haven't figured it out yet. The world is bigger than the United States of America. And there's a higher standard that we all should hold ourselves to. Whether you get that higher standard from a Bible or a Quran, you should be a moral, decent, civilized human being. And I don't really have a topic for today. I usually go on at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. And right now, I'm about 3 hours late because I had school supplies to get. And this live is welcome to anybody that wishes to attend and has any issue with any of my content, my video content. And they can express, they can articulate to me what their issue is with any particular video that I may have put on this format. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do when I go live is I'm just going to wait for someone to come into the room and greet me and ask a question in a civilized manner. It's all about being a civilized human being. And we're at the time where that's not fashionable. It's not fashionable at all because people, they like to spark war or have an argument or a debate. And in my years on this planet, I've discovered that arguments are synonymous with wars and wars are synonymous with debates. And all of those things cause problems. They don't solve problems. Conversations, truthful conversations, are the only things that will resolve any problem you might have. If you would just greet me with a hi, I greatly thank you. That's all it takes. Just greet me with a hi. Even if you want to troll me, just speak to me, man. Tell me hi. Excuse me, I have to put on my glasses because I can't read the small print. An old man. Quejanda bandito de negros. No, I don't steal Hondas, man. Soy no malo. Soy no bandito, señor. Soy no bandito. Mi español es speaking it not too well. Comprehension español es así. Soy no escuche in Mississippi. I don't hear it a lot. But I appreciate you, T-Man 300. And thank you for the greeting. And I appreciate you, Murad. Thank you for stopping by the live. Jake, if you would simply greet me, I'd be more than happy to address you. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and follow by that format. How you doing, MFC 2009? I hope everything's going well for you in your situation. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying for all of y'all, whether you want to believe me or not. Because there's one prayer that Christ gave us that covers all of us, and that's the Our Father. And when you say the words, you have to mean them. I mean them when I say them. Jake, if you're not going to be civilized and live, I kindly ask that you just scroll on, man. I'm not going to ask again. This is civilized conversation only, and nobody wants to. That's between you and your member. You know, that's between you and your member, and that's not what this live is about. This live is about any video that somebody has a problem or an issue with, and they can articulate to me. They can tell me why it rubbed them the wrong way, and it's free from insults, diversions, or gaslighting. I'm not going to gaslight you. I'm not going to divert you, because however you feel, however you feel is how you feel. You know, and your feelings are valid. They might be based on a false pretense. It might be based on something that you didn't understand, or you just might have gotten me wrong. And I know there are some people here that are typing vulgar things in the comment section, and I kindly ask the civilized people in the live to just overlook that, because they'll be disappearing soon. If they don't, then I'll make sure that they do. Mystical, if you would like to greet me with a hello, that would be civilized. Whether you do or don't, I thank you all for coming to the live. That's cool. Well, Fiery, if you give me a hello, I sure will shout out your YouTube. I sure will. But if you don't greet me, I'm not gonna really interact. Yeah, I made some videos today. Everybody's talking about Trump. An assassination attempt on Trump. We can talk about that. We can talk about that Project 2025 thing that they're trying to initiate in America. I think that's going to affect everybody, because they're turning it into a dictatorship if they go through with it. I don't vote Republican or Democrat, so I don't have a dog in that fight either way. I'm a free thinker. I left my tailgate open and it's raining outside. Wow. Look at that. It's another nice, brisk day in Mississippi. And I appreciate all of you. And no, I'm that trucker. I'm not Drake. I would not, no. My wife is of age, and she was of age when I met her. I don't have respect for people that target young women. I can't even say young women, but young girls. Mr. Mistral. Yeah, I don't respect people that victimize young women mentally, physically, or emotionally. I'm a man. A man doesn't have to do that. A man can find a woman his own age or close to his age. You don't have to go squeezing on minors on stage. You know, it's never been my forte. But I want to thank you for that little diversion. And I want to thank the two people that stuck with me, because it went from 17 to 2, and that's fine. I appreciate all of you for stopping by. So let us begin. Is there any issues with my video content that someone would like to bring to my attention? Somebody find any cap in the information that I'm providing? Did you look it up and not find it? I really would like to know your references. Maybe we can have a conversation. Maybe we can solve some problems. I subscribe to the philosophy of the one Russell Jones. Yeah, if you don't know who Russell Jones is, his rap name was Old Dirty Bastard. And he said, and I quote, "If I got a problem got a problem until it's gone." And I've adopted that philosophy in my life for a very long time. As a matter of fact, I adopted it before he even said it on the record. But that's some truth right there that you can use for the three that are still listening. You know, everybody has problems. But if you have a problem, make sure whatever that problem is has a problem until that problem is gone. Make sure you're the problem solver. And whatever solution that you use to solve your problem, make sure it doesn't breed forth more problems than you started with. You know, it's sort of like the way people are gaslighting. They've been gaslighting for decades. Uh, Probe TV says, what is one of your most favorite quotes that had helped you in life? Hello. I like to say that first and foremost. If you just tuned in, that's the only thing that I ask people to do, because I don't know if folks are coming to troll or not. So just type hi, I'll address you. But in the spirit of being civilized, because you asked in a civilized manner, I'll answer that question. And yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes. Uh, that and can't doesn't exist. I was taught that at a young age. The word can't doesn't exist. You manifest it through not trying. You can do all things if you put your mind to it. And I thank you. I appreciate that, Prof TV. And those are two of my favorite sayings. You know, Russell Jones, who said, if I got a problem got a problem till it's gone. And the word can't does not exist. You know, they try to solve problems that aren't problems. They make problems, and then the people have to solve them. A good example on that note would be SpaceX. You know, they use government funds for that. They want to go to Mars and the moon. And ask yourself this question: how is doing any of that going to help anybody here on Earth? It's not. But they spend billions of dollars. And then they say they don't have enough money to help veterans. They don't have enough money for Social Security. We have a national debt. The country's in so much financial trouble, but they always have money to give corporations. If you remember, in the early 2000s, it was tax dollars that bailed out the big three car makers in America. And the prices of automobiles went up. They didn't go down. That makes no sense, because they use tax dollars to bail out the car companies. Then the price of the vehicles for Americans should go down. And believe it or not, GM was selling models overseas for less than they were being sold here in the States. You can look that fact up. If I'm wrong, you can call me on it next time I go live. Kid, if you would like to greet me first, I'd be more than willing to address you. But until you can type 2 letters and address me, I'm not gonna entertain the question. I feel that that's civilized, because I say hello to everyone, and it's just civilized and customary to give a greeting back. Prov TV says it don't help no more. No one. Yeah, it doesn't. It couldn't use that. Yeah, they could use that money to help people here that are suffering. Yeah, that's facts. And then now, if you notice, everybody's on politics, and that's what they do. It's what's called a Hegelian effect. The Hegelian effect has been used for centuries on the masses. It's called problem, reaction, solution. That's a shortened form to what the Hegelian effect is. And what they do is they the ones that want power, they know they're outnumbered. So they start this anarchy in this problem, and they blame it on somebody else. And then the people start to stress out because it starts to affect everybody. Then the same ones that caused the problem in the first place, they come and they offer the solution. A good example historically of the Hegelian effect being used here in America is the Boston Tea Party. Yeah, what they call the Boston Tea Party. Yeah, there were some people that dressed up like natives in blackface and, wore Hegelia like Indians, like Aboriginals, and they threw tea overboard on ships. They caused that problem to get a reaction from the people. And then they came in with the solution, and that's a tax on the tea, right? Well, since that tax on tea, they've been taxing us on everything. And when I say everything, I do mean everything. When you work, the wages that you earn are taxed. The corporation that you work for, they're taxed. Then you go and buy goods and services that you need, and there's a tax on that. And this money is never accounted for. It's never represented, which is unconstitutional, by the way, because the Constitution says that there shall be no taxation without representation. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I know people are listening, but I'm just saying there are a whole bunch of things that we should have conversations about and really need to get off our high horses. I've been accused of being things that I'm not, because there's a lot of reverse Uno cards going around. Put him back, son. Put him back. Put him back with his brothers and sisters. The little puppy not weaned off yet. But that's the thing. And I appreciate you, Pro BTV. Thank you for joining the conversation. I appreciate you. Welcome more than any time you see me on live to come by. Just say hi, and we can start a conversation on whatever you like to conversate on. And that's why I'm doing this live. I'm 15 minutes in. I'll probably be on for about 35, 45 minutes before I sign off. And I usually do these lives. I do these lives to address anybody that has an issue with the video content that I put on YouTube. If it's rubbed you the wrong way, or if you can see that there's something I said is false, or I presented information that wasn't accurate, it's a time for anybody that has an issue to articulate what that issue is, and we can have a conversation about it. Not an argument, not a debate, not a war. Let's have a conversation about it. If you feel like me telling you, me making videos is, racist, tell me how, because it's not by definition nor by content. I'm far from a racist. I'm an equal opportunity employer when it comes to people that I don't like. In other words, if I don't like you, it don't have nothing to do with your skin color. It ain't got nothing to do with your religion. Don't have nothing to do with your pronouns, or have nothing to do with your life. It has to do with you as a person. You as a person are not a civilized person. My son got these dogs barking now. I got puppies. So I tell you what I'm going to do. If you'll wait one, I'll show you one of these little puppies that I got. And the mother just recently, she died. And now I have to feed these puppies every 4 hours. So pray for me if you can. I'm going to show you one of these little dogs. So I know which one is howling too. So if you just wait one, I'll show you this cute little puppy. Come here, pup. Since my son come messing with you, I know he come messing with you. And he took the little rag with him. You're going to be my guest star for today. Yeah, he doesn't have a name yet. Isn't he cute? Yeah, I got to find some homes for these pups. Because they're good pups. I hope he don't pee on me. I had a puppy pad. Where's this puppy pad? I need your puppy pad. You can't pee on me. But that's what the live is about. If you have any questions for me, just greet me with a hi or a hello. And thank you, MFC 2009. Yeah, he's a cute little dog. He's a pit bull. And the thing is, I don't want to give him to somebody that fights dogs, because I'm real big on that. I don't give no dogs for nobody to want to fight them and stuff. And in Mississippi, they like to fight dogs, so I'm just gonna give them away or sell them to somebody if they know they're gonna get mistreated, because they already lost their mama. They already lost their little mama. They don't need to be no little bait dogs. They're cute little puppies. And I got another one too. You want to go show me your brother? You want to show me your brother? Yeah, I have these puppies. Mama just passed. They were still weaning off of her. And I'm not sure if somebody shot my dog or poisoned my dog, but when I got my dog had a hole in it. That's really the reason why I'm going live. Because they say that, talking helps you get over certain things. So I'll go on live and I'll talk from time to time, even if people aren't listening. If nobody watches, I'll be here talking. You're not hungry yet. It's not time for food yet. Stop chewing my thumb. Okay, I'm going to have to put you back. And see, you don't have a name yet. None of them have names yet. Yeah, I appreciate it. He this is one that she has 4 of them. I got to feed them every 4 hours. Keep them alive. This one, she's a trooper. She likes to walk. She's walking already. See? See, she's walking already. She's a shot caller. That's what I call her, the shot caller, because she's the biggest one, and she took to me real quick, and yeah, it kind of depressed me that the mom, I don't know what happened to the mom. It's just I don't know if the neighbors don't like me and wanted to kill my dog or what, man, but they were doing great until matter of fact, let me bring all of them over here. Let's just see all four of them. Why you still howling? No, don't howl. What you howling for? You were just fed not too long ago. You still got 4 more hours before I feed you all again. You all got to calm down. Oh, what you growling for? Yeah, she's a mean one. She got a star on her nose. Look at the, she don't know what the camera is. See, her eyes aren't open. See? Cute little pup. My little pups. There's 3 gray ones, and that little shot caller that I said earlier, she the one growling right now, if you can hear. yeah, she growling. Y'all don't fight. Yeah, their moms passed, and now I got and this is the last one. See? Sure, Pro BTV. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell you, I'm not gonna give you an opinion. I'm gonna tell you what I know about marijuana. Marijuana has helped people that have had debilitating diseases, because it's not just THC that's contained in marijuana. You have what's called CBD that's in marijuana, and it helps people with epilepsy, helps with asthma, helps with insomnia, it helps with appetite. People that have cancer, they can take marijuana and they can eat. It also helps people with psychotropic, not psychotropic, what's the word I'm looking for? People with mental issues like ADHD, it helps with that. Helps with those things. But I wouldn't recommend anybody taking it unless, they take it from somebody that knows what they're doing. But I have no problem with somebody that uses marijuana. I have no problem with that, because at the end of the day, it is a medicine just like the other medicines. As a matter of fact, I take these medicines. I got a whole bunch of these medicines that I take. Okay. And the difference is one is natural, one is artificial. And there's nothing that man can make that's better than what the Most High already put down here. And thanks for the question, Probe TV. I appreciate it, man. And I hope y'all like seeing my little pack of pups. He done calmed down. Now y'all getting riled up. Y'all don't start growling and stuff. Y'all got to get along while y'all can, because I don't know how long y'all going to be together. I got to find all y'all some good homes. Make sure they don't abuse you. I don't know what they did to your mama. But yeah, that's my whole thesis on marijuana in a nutshell. If you have a disease and marijuana can help you, then use it as a medicine. It's not something that you do every day, all day, like people say recreational. No, it should never be recreational, in my opinion. That's the only opinion I'm going to give. If someone is on cannabis, it shouldn't be recreational. It should be because you have an ailment, because it's a medicine. Why would you take, like me, I'm on heart medicine. I'm on heart medicine, right? I'm on Cardival, right? I'm on Cardival. I take this 3 times a day so that, I'm good. If I don't, I'm in trouble. Now, if you don't have a heart condition, why would you take Cardival every day? Does it make sense? You see, same thing with that, sometimes, it's the healing of the nations, to be honest with you. because as much stress as the people going through, I'm surprised everybody not on it. But unfortunately, the powers that be, we have what's called a monetary system. It has nothing to do with cash. It has everything to do with monitoring human beings as chattel, looking at human beings as property, regardless of what skin tone you're in. That's what I'm trying to get people to wake up and see, you know. But that's up to the individual. You can't make everybody. Everybody's not going to agree because everybody doesn't research. But to the ones that research, they're gonna find that the mad trucker is not capping. When I say something, I'm not capping. And if I am capping, please correct me. I'll look into it. Matter of fact, last time I went live, somebody did catch me up in something. I said 1921 was when America dropped the gold standard. That's not true. It was 1933. The first country to drop the gold standard was France in 1931. See? And that's somebody that I didn't even know. They came into my live last time I went live and they corrected me. And I ain't, man, you can't tell me. No. Like that Kendrick song says, be humble. You can't learn if you think you know everything. I don't think I know everything, but I do know what I know. And thanks, man. These little dogs, man, I got a bunch of these little dogs. I got 4 of them, man. I hope I find good homes for them. Matter of fact, that's the whole little plan right there. Little pups. You got 1 black and 3 blue. Look at it. You want my thumb, don't you? Yeah. I'm gonna have to feed y'all in a minute. I'm gonna feed y'all pups. You're drunk? What's the matter? This one drunk. What you drunken? What you drinking on? They bring me peace. Animals, them, they bring me peace. I don't like people that abuse animals. I don't have no respect for people that abuse animals or people. And not in that order. Really, I have no respect for people that abuse people, and I have no respect for people that abuse animals. Because to me, a person, if I had to choose between a person and an animal, I'm gonna help that person before I help that animal. I might lose a subscriber, but that's just me. It's my human nature. To me, that's the problem with the world. People care more about animals than they do humans. But it's not about caring more or less. We should care, period. Just care. It's man, I come up in the 90s where don't everybody's don't give a F. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. Well, if you don't care, why should anybody else? I care. I happen to care. And yeah, you can call me on any day. There's some things that I don't care about. But it's not that I don't care. It's that, you have to love people where they are. You have to love people from a distance sometimes. You just have to hope and pray that they come out of their intoxicated state. And it is an intoxication because people are addicted to power. People want power. That's why a lot of people, they back certain politicians. And I'm not picking one side or the other, but that's really what politics is all about. And I will hope you have a wonderful day too, Pro BTV, man. Thanks for coming by and looking at the puppies, man. You're more than welcome to come by live anytime I'm on, man. Appreciate you joining. And I hope you have a good day, man. Shalom, Most High, bless and keep you. Yeah, everybody wants to control everybody else but themselves. And that's the whole kicker. With me anyway. I just that whole thing just is always puzzled my mind how people, they want to control each other, but they don't want to control themselves. They want to run everybody else and tell everybody else what to do, but they don't want nobody telling them what to do. Wait one. I need to grab something real quick. I'm gonna have to feed these wolves. Got to feed my wolves. I'm giving them evaporated milk, and hopefully that'll help them, man. They're good on it, and they looking real good. They were real skinny when I not real skinny, but the mom was feeding them real good, and I know she wasn't sick. That's why I'm trying to figure out what happened to their moms. If anybody knows about dogs and stuff, man, maybe they can tell me. But I found a hole in her that wasn't. I don't know how that hole got in my dog. And my wife thinks maybe the ants and stuff got to her. I'm like, no, because it was only a day. So I don't know if somebody came into my yard, and if they would have came into my yard and shot my dog, I would have heard them. I didn't hear no gunshot. And so if it was an arrow, I would find an arrowhead in my dog. I didn't find an arrowhead in my dog. Maybe they stabbed with this. I don't know what happened to their mom. And that kind of has me down, but I'm trying to lift up my spirits a little bit. I'm gonna make sure these four puppies, they get good homes, and they go to somebody that's not gonna treat them bad. Somebody that's gonna treat them right. And I pray to the Most High that I find somebody to keep these puppies and treat them right. You know, I know maybe I'm getting a little too down, but yeah. Call me a punk. I don't care. When I was young and Bambi first came out, yeah, I cried when Bambi's mama got shot. Call me what you want to call me, but you ain't gonna call it to my face. But yeah, I cried. I don't like people that abuse animals. Even Michael Vick, I used to like Michael Vick until I found out that he was running a dog fighting ring. I stopped watching. Matter of fact, after that whole thing happened with Michael Vick, I started watching football altogether. I didn't start watching it again until a family member started to play. I have a family member that plays football, and if he didn't play, I wouldn't even be watching it. And I even tell him that. I said, if you weren't watching, I tell him, hey, if you wasn't playing, I wouldn't care nothing about no football. I do it because I support you, you my family. So there's that too. But yeah, things happen in life. We have to keep pushing. We have to push forward. Everything happens for a reason. The Most High does everything for a reason. And I'm not pushing religion on anybody. I'm not telling anybody what they should do. I just share what works for me. And what was always worked for me is the Bible that people refuse to read in its proper cultural context. And I started to read it in its context, the way it's supposed to be read, as it's written, without changing the jots and tittles. And I try to my best to apply it in my life. And it works for me. And it'll work for you too. The truth. That's why my channel description is written the way it's written. Make the truth. Not your truth or my truth, but the truth. Make the truth your way of living. So when your spirit vacate, have faith with the works that you do, that you will have everlasting life through the Savior that they call Yahushua. People call him Jesus, right? I say Yahushua. We're talking about the same person. That's just for anybody that doesn't understand my dialect. And I do appreciate you all for watching. Likes are appreciated, but they're not required. Shares are appreciated, but they're not required. Follows are appreciated, but they're not required. The only thing required is if I go live, just type 2 letters on your keyboard. Hi. Hello. What's happening? Something like that. And you can ask me whatever's on your mind. You want to ask me about my video content, what's going on with the Mad Trucker. And on that note, I think the last person just left out of the room. So I'll be ending this live at 35 minutes. And I hope that y'all got something out of it. For those that tuned in, I really hope y'all got something out of it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Whether you love me or hate me, just know that I love you enough to speak the truth and to tell you the truth. And the essence and the heart of love is telling someone the truth, because the truth is salvation, making the truth the way of life. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna give y'all one last look at these little pups, and then I'm gonna sign off. So y'all say bye, pups. Y'all got to eat. Y'all not gonna bark now. Y'all not gonna bark. Yeah, y'all done calm down now. I knew y'all wasn't hungry. Y'all just ate. Oh, look at the pup. All right. Mad Trucker signing off, man. Shalom. Don't be like that. You got about 30 more minutes before you get your bottles. Shalom, everyone, man. Thanks for joining.